I have managed and visited homeless service centers all across this country, and I can tell you based on that experience that what Bakersfield has built here is a model of care that our whole nation can look at and learn from. We are fundamentally different in a number of ways, starting with the extraordinary physical facility that the city of Bakersfield invested in.
I'm very excited about the future of BLNC. We've already been able to permanently house over 80 individuals within the first year. That far surpasses what we had expected a year ago today. This facility is at capacity right now, and we're looking towards the future at adding additional beds. So we're digging in, we're not stopping, we're not resting on our laurels. It's important to celebrate our accomplishments thus far, but we're going to continue to press forward and look at new ways that we can continue to drill down on this crisis and address the needs of individuals in our community who are suffering.
I get a big smile on my face every day I walk in this door. It's humbling, it's an honor, and I get to come to work every day and see broken human beings transform right before my very eyes. And it's an incredible gift.
I had a good time here. It was very good. Instead of being out in the streets doing whatever, and no. This is better than being out in the streets. I'm going forward now. I wish I could go back to work, but it's hard because my head twitching and my head injury that I had from my car accident. But I did work around here. Like I said, I cleaned the dining room. I helped the girl do the laundry room. I helped do the bathrooms. I helped do the community room. I sweep mop, clean the tables off. Anything to keep me busy, because I hate not working. I don't want to go backwards, because when I was out there backwards, I was a heavy drug addict. That's all I wanted to do is my drugs. And this place making me think right, and drugs ain't nothing for you. Be out in the streets, drugs and all that stuff, no. Here, yeah, get your head out of your whatchamacallit and go forward instead of backwards.
The Chamber was one of the strongest supporters of actually building and siting the BLNC. We thought that was an important and strategic investment that needed to be made to not just make good to the voters in terms of their support for Measure N, but also to really get at the crux of the problem. This issue of needing specific spaces for specific populations is so important, and we were missing a big component of that by not having one of these low barrier shelters. But the economy, pandemic has shown that our safety net has holes in it. And even with the level of investment that we've been making these last few years, there's still more to do. And so that's why I think the Navigation Center is so important. It isn't just that the Navigation Center is here. BLNC is probably the most public, most concrete representation of our local government's support and investment in addressing this issue. And so whatever we need to do to ensure that this facility not only continues to operate, but also can expand to meet the need is something that I think is going to be very necessary.
I came here November 9th, and I left 6 months later, May 7th. And they let me have Paley with me. And he was with me at my bed. He was with me everywhere I went. It's a good place. It's like an all-in-one place. You know, the doctor's here, you didn't have to go anywhere. They helped you with everything. This place is really nice because when you don't have the connections outside and the connections are here, and it makes it a lot easier and more comforting that things are gonna, go the right way. It's just great that there's a shelter where you can bring your pet with you.
So for years, we've sort of treated homelessness on a case-by-case basis, but often the only choice we had was either asking someone to leave, or if they were committing a crime, just taken to jail. With the invention of the Brundage Lane Navigation Center, it's given us another option, another tool in the toolbox. So now we're able to take a services-first approach. If the subject wishes to entertain that idea, then we're able to work with Flood Ministries to get the person to the navigation center where hopefully they're on a path to success and we won't have a reoffending kind of a revolving door of problems.
I had my child and he lived with me and I raised him since a baby and wind up losing him after I got homeless from losing my job because my income shortened up. So I wound up in the streets. His mom took him from me, so I wound up in the streets for 2 years. And some people told me to call 211. I wound up calling 211, and 211 led me to Flood Ministry. From Flood Ministry, met me to here at the Navigation Center. After that, I got here, and I was kind of nervous about coming here because I'd never been in a shelter before. But once I got here, I realized the people here are beautiful, you know, and they help you through everything. I was here 10 months, finally got housed in July, thank God, you know. And I got my son back. You know, he's back in the home with me, so I got him going to Compton Junior High. And I'd suggest for anyone out on the streets to give this place a chance. It's very beautiful. The people here are beautiful, you know, and they help you with everything, you know, and good guidance, you know, and it's really more, I like it because it's more for yourself. It's like no one's making you do anything, and they make you fight for yourself, like self-motivation, you know what I mean? So it's a very beautiful place, you know, I appreciate everyone here.
We still have great challenges ahead, but we have much to celebrate. In 1 year, the Brundage Lane Navigation Center has matched 85 individuals with permanent housing. That's 85 individuals off our streets and into a home of their own. We have an unprecedented partnership with our county, with their mental health and substance use treatment, medical and other services at the Brundage Lane Navigation Center. The city is making significant investments in affordable housing to continue moving people off the streets, match them with services at the Brundage Lane Navigation Center, and to get them on their feet and move them into a house of their own. We are our brother's keeper. We will continue to pursue the challenges ahead to achieve the quality of life we need for all residents of our community.